I hope everybody had a Merry Christmas, and as you can see, I'm just releasing my videos. I said I was going to wait until after Christmas before I did that. That's why I'm releasing, several now. Um, and as you can see, I'm back because on my last video, I stated that I was going to say something. I was looking for a certain something on Natasha's, if she was going to go live all day during her Christmas video. There was a certain something that I was looking for, and I was gonna say something about it if it happened. I was curious about it, and if it happened, then I was gonna say something about it. Okay, that's why I'm making this video, because it did happen. All right, but what she did is she was doing a all day live. I guess they were wondering if her channel was going to go, that channel was going to go down or not. So she was supposedly going to go live all day. She had like different hosts because she was going to go and spend the holidays with her family. So she had volunteers that would come up, I guess, and just talk about, whatever, for people that, they didn't have family or friends to spend the holidays with. So they wanted to come to Natasha's channel and spend the holidays chatting with people. Okay, good concept there. I get it. But like I said in my last video, I just find that really sad. But again, a good concept, but I was really curious if a certain something was going to happen with that live video. So, I spent the holidays with my family, and I did check, just a quick check, a couple of times in that video. And you just had, different people coming up and, just talking about, different traditions and stuff like that. Really, really nice video going on. And you had maybe 200, I think maybe 300 people in there, okay, at one time, and that was it, you know. Um, and then I didn't watch anything, until around the end. Now, I know she has two different videos up. It was like a part one and a part two, okay? But we're talking the first video. I didn't watch any of the second video at all, and I'm not going to. But the first one she did around the end, okay, it was nighttime last night. And again, I couldn't sleep hardly at all last night, but it was around the end. And the thing that I was curious about happened. She had another fund, okay? She had another fund, another link that was dropped. And that's what I was curious about, because I'm thinking to myself, what was the purpose of this video going live all day? Was it really for people that did not have family or friends to spend the day with, to chat in their community? Or was this yet again just something for Natasha? Okay? And I was praying that I would not find another fund in there, okay? Or that I would not see something that would benefit Natasha. And then I was also thinking, was this to get her more viewing hours, okay? Because it went on all day long. I should have known better. It was, again, to benefit Natasha. I don't believe for a second that it was to benefit her viewers, all right? She's got another fund, a different fund. And this is because it states in there, because she can't get monetized. She isn't monetized yet. Okay, we know that her other channel is struck, so she can't go live on it. I know that with to get monetized, there's a waiting period that you have to wait. She's already got the subs. I don't know if I'm sure she's got the viewing hours, right? Because with the one channel that she had, Um, I know she says she wants to do it organically, and I guess you can call it organically, but what she did with that one, the one that was taken down, you know, if you want to do it that way, you can do it. You can grow your channel any way you want, okay? But the way that she got that one, the views up, and then she bragged about it, what she did is she went live for like 5, 6 hours, had all of her people come over there, and then just talked about nothing, whatever, and had all these people. So that's how she got her view hours, okay? She had all the people come over there, and if I'm not mistaken, I believe that was the channel that Robbie gave her, all right? She had all of her people come over there, so she got the hours, and then just went live forever, okay? So that's how she got, and people were even in chat and said, "Oh, we're halfway there. We're halfway there." If you call that growing your channel organically, I don't. I don't. Okay? And then I found something very strange. I found it very strange. And I've seen this a lot in her channel. And again, I'm new, so this is just my opinion. Just my opinion. I've seen it a lot happen with her, okay? And all of you other creators, if you can explain this or if this is normal, then okay, then. But I caught the end of her first going all day live, right? And she had maybe 200 and some, maybe 300 and some people, that were watching the video, right? Okay. The video ended. Now, I was watching just the tail end of it right before it ended, because I was checking to see if she dropped a link for another fundraiser, and she did. She had another, I don't know how long she kept that link up. And this is the thing that really upset me, or really got to me, is this was supposed to be about people that are lonely and have no family. All right? But now she's dropping a link and they're donating, because she can't be monetized yet. And so she is dropping yet another fundraiser for herself. Or another, whatever, PayPal, whatever it is. But yet this was supposed to be for the community that was didn't have family, and so they wanted to come in and spend the day talking with the other creators. Now, I'm going to leave it there, because that's what I was curious about when I was talking about my last on my last video, that I was curious about if it was going to happen. And that's what I looked for, and it did happen. Okay. But anyways, when I got the tail end of that video, like I said, she had like 200 to 300 people. I don't even think it was 300 people that were in there. Okay. The video ended within 2 minutes. I'm serious. 2 minutes. And this has happened on many of her videos. Okay. Within 2 minutes, I clicked in and out, because it's happened many times with her videos. I clicked in and out, like refreshed my phone. She went from having like 200 to 300 people in there watching. I can't remember exactly, maybe 275, something like that, that was in there watching her videos. That was literally, in there watching. Within 2 minutes, it was exactly 2 minutes of her video being done, okay? And there was no drama, from what I can, it was when I clicked over and just, kind of seeing a little bit of what was going on. And, like I said, people were talking about traditions and stuff like that. It was not a drama or anything like that from what I seen. No drama at all. I don't even think Natasha was there. If she popped in, I don't know. I think maybe at the end she was there. Like I said, I just got the tail end. I was looking at the chat area, okay? I wasn't real, there at the end, because I wanted to see if a link was dropped, and it was. That's what I was curious about. New fundraiser. So, anyways, within 2 minutes of the video ending, like I said, about 250 people were watching. She automatically had 5,700 views. 2 minutes. Now, for all of you other creators out there, since I am new, is that normal? Because that's happened on a lot of her videos, and I'm talking within 1 to 2 minutes. Now, I understand, people go and watch a replay, okay, or they click on it or whatever, but I'm talking within 1 to 2 minutes of her videos ending. She'll have like what, 700-800 people in there at one time, and then she'll have thousands, like 1,000 or 2,000, 3,000 people that have watched, all right, where it says views or whatever. This one had it was 2 minutes, because I looked, because I have seen this many times with her videos, and I'm going somewhere with this, okay? I really am, because I've been curious, because she is always stating, she's always talking about how many views that she has compared to everybody else, and she says that continuously, okay? She talks about that all the time, how they don't have that many views and she has all these views, all right? And I know that a lot of times she'll get 700-800 people watching her, but for this particular thing, there was no drama, okay? I can understand people flocking for drama, okay? Because, us as humans, we're interested in that. I mean, we can't deny it. We are. But there was no drama at all, okay? And it's Christmas. It's Christmas Day, all right? Within 2 minutes of that video ending, she went from having about, I think it was about 272, it was under 300 people were in there watching. She automatically, within 2 minutes, had 5,700 views. Now it's over 7,000 views. Now like I said, I can understand going back and rewatching later on, but 2 minutes? Now, like I said, I'm new. I don't know much about it. So if all you other creators, if that's normal, and especially not being any drama, okay? Please let me know, because I've seen that on a lot of her other videos, like her karaoke videos and stuff. I just can't see someone having that many views. Now, if it's like a big drama bombshell, big drama going on, I can see people clicking over and watching the drama, okay? But I just don't see that. So when I was doing a little look up on community standards and stuff, I also seen that you can buy well, I knew you could buy subs, okay? Because some creators, back in with Critical K and all that drama going on with her, she always accused people of buying subs. I did not know that you could buy views, all right? And I was shocked, and as a matter of fact, it even says that they recommend that you buy views when you have a channel, to boost your channel and stuff. And I was really shocked. What even shocks me more is how cheap it is to buy views. For some places $4, but there's a company, they showed like legit companies, and for $6.99 you can buy 1,000 views. 1,000 for $6.99. Now, what that does for you, I don't know. I mean, it can give you bragging rights. I mean, but does that help you get monetized or anything like that? I don't know. Is that what she's doing? I'm not stating that as a fact, okay? I'm just saying it's been fishy. It's been fishy, in my opinion. All right, because she needs to make sure that she degrades all other channels on how many views that they have. But yet some of the stuff that she puts out there, when she doesn't, like her karaoke, all right, I don't think many other of her hate channels, if it's a karaoke night, I don't think they're really interested in going over and watching her karaoke. But she seems to get all these views, okay? But that just, and I've seen that happen a lot. I'll go to the very end of her videos, some of her videos, and that's why I was really curious on this one, because I got the tail end of it. And literally within a minute to 2 minutes, boom, she goes from, it happened in some of her other videos where she would have 700 to 800 people watching, and then within a minute or so, she's had thousands of views. Now, this particular video, like I said, 2 minutes. She had these couple hundred people that were in there. It's Christmas Day. Within 2 minutes, she had 57 views. So, a creator that knows more than me would have to let me know if that's normal or not. Because when I was, like I said, when I looked it up and I seen that you could actually buy views for $4, and one company, 1,000 views you can buy for $6.99. So it just makes me scratch my head and wonder, I know she said something about, someone said something about subs or by whatever. I'm just wondering, because in my opinion, I don't know. I just don't know. I Again, it's really none of my business. It's not. I just found it really strange, especially, when she is degrading all the other channels, okay? She degrades all these other channels on their views. I mean, if you keep your mouth shut and just do your channel, all right, and not worry about their views, then who cares? But when you're degrading all the other channels because of how many views they're getting on their channel, then I guess it makes it everybody's business. You know, it just seemed really weird. So if anybody else can clear that up, and I know no other channels are really seeing this right now, or yeah, they're not really seeing it because I'm not really out there. But anyways, then I wanted to, since I'm already on here making this video, because I was curious about if she was going to do a certain thing. She did. She started another fundraiser on this supposed to be a good thing that she was doing yesterday. All right. She was doing it for her community who were, I, I had a funny feeling she was going to do it, and she did. Dropped another fund when she was supposed to be helping her community that were home alone. But no, she's asking them to donate to her. Give her more money. Now, I get it. I get it. Your channel's down. You're not getting money right now, okay? You're not getting money right now. But you know what? You already got all that birthday money, right? Your community already donated all that birthday money to you. But this Christmas thing was supposed to be for people that are lonely right now. You would have thought that you would have taken one day and made it about your community. That's how I that's what I thought it was supposed to be about. That's what I thought. I thought she was gonna do a good thing, but in the back of my head, I was curious. So, um, again, that's why I made this video. So, I was also going last night when I couldn't sleep. When she did that panel of people that have an issue with me, come in here, blah blah blah, and then she was kicking people off left and right. There was a pastor on there, and I went and I guess he made a channel of his own. Well, she says she never goes real life. Well, yeah, she did. She doxed him, okay? I don't know how she found out who he was real quick. I have no clue. But he goes by Pastor Mills, right? And immediately she knew what his full name was. I don't understand how she was able to do that, because his name isn't Mills, and I didn't write it down or anything, but that's short. I guess that's what everybody calls him. Okay, that's what is, they call him Pastor. They call him Mills. Okay, but that's not. That's just short. Um, but anyways, she said his full first and last name right there on panel. So I don't know how she found out so quick. So anyways, this pastor got up there and he was, kind of preaching to her or whatever. Um, she got nasty with him, threw him off panel, and then was telling him, how dare you, you preacher, or whatever. It's her panel. She can do what she wants. But she doxed him. She said his first and last name. And then she said that she was talking to a dead man. She put a picture up of a pastor with the same name, okay? And said, "This is who supposedly I was talking to." This person took over this man's identity and came up here on panel. First off, you're putting a man's picture up, okay, that's deceased, on your drama channel that you had no right to, all right? If I was his family, I would be pissed, because deceased or not, you're putting up a picture of a man who passed away that has nothing to do with your drama crap. And if his family knew that now his picture is being brought up in your drama crap and it's out there, whatever. So anyways, this pastor now has a YouTube, and he was calling, playing back what Natasha was saying, and this and that. And I watched his last video where he is showing his identity, okay? And the way that he did that is he has a bunch of credit cards and I guess health insurance card and everything, and a bunch of everything. And he taped up, of course, the numbers and stuff like that, so people can't use his credit cards. I mean, he's got it all sitting there. He's not showing his face, but he's got it all sitting there so that he can show, hey, this is me, okay? Unless he was able to get a lot of fake IDs with that full name there, okay? Unless he was able to do that, he's got quite a bit. He's got mail, okay, with that name, credit cards, insurance cards, okay, with that full name there, all right? So apparently that's him, and he's not deceased. So she put out somebody else, that's deceased, that's not him. And then, of course, she has her people, yet again, her people in his chat, or making comments on his page, on his YouTube page, that you see over in her chat, calling him a liar, that he came up on her panel, this and that. They have to go everywhere. They have to find whoever, because they do her dirty work. So they're everywhere. Natasha might not be might not go, but her people are out full force everywhere. All right, they do her dirty work for her, just like they did with Critical K. They are everywhere. So she doxed him. So she can sit there and say she doesn't go real live. Yes, she did. She did. We all heard it. She's, again, I don't know how she knew what his real name was that quick, because he was on panel. I don't know how that works. All right? But she knew what his real name was. So anyways, I'm going to end it there. I'm not going to go any further. I just wanted to call it out because I was curious about if she was going to do what I thought she was going to do, and she did. Okay. Again, in my opinion, that live yesterday was all about putting a fund out, another fund, and I think maybe she thought having it go all day long that she might have got more people in there, and they were going to donate more money. And you know, you can only get so much out of people, and this has been going on since what, October, November? I mean, there's already been 20, 20,000 once, 3,000, well, 3,500, another 1,000, another what, 10,000. God knows, I lost track. Um, no, I did want to mention a few other things. I'm sorry. I'm not going to end this yet. I did want to mention a few other things. Um, I also went over for the first time and listened to a little bit of Laura on Perplex, her video, because I said I did want to branch out and listen to some videos. And I knew that Natasha had some funds, you know, before this, and I didn't know she had that many funds before these new funds. And I'm just like blown away. I am blown away. Never in my life have I seen anybody have these many funds, and people wonder why they are looking at her sideways. Okay, now her viewers might not see it, they might not give a shit, but when they're looking at someone sideways because they have so many funds going on. I mean, some of them she's like, well, they were a joke, like Kool-Aid fund. So she was doing it back then. It to tick people off? So you do a Kool-Aid fund? I mean, I'm just wow. And it just keeps continuing and continuing. I mean, you can only suck someone dry so much. I mean, they run out of money. Okay? What happens when they can't give you any more money? Because you sucked them dry. Do you have to try to get a new audience or what? Because you're sucking them dry. And so I was just listening to a little bit of Laura's because then I wanted to go over. I haven't really listened to much of Crafted and Kim's. I seen the one, that's where I seen about the mod. Okay, the X mod. I watched one of her videos. So I was really listening to the only one video of the Kim and Crafton, and that was about the taxes. And the more that I think about that, because I said before that, you know, I thought that Natasha, you know, might have started these funds, you know, maybe for the, you know, Lana, you know, because Lana might be suing her. And the more I think about it, in my opinion, because I know this ex mod, when she was sending that letter out, that's, you can't fake that. You can't. And I talked about that in my other video. You cannot fake her what she was sending out. Now, I don't know how all that works with the AdSense and all that stuff. I mean, Kim and Crafton were explaining that, okay? And I know with all you other creators that are monetized, you know how that works. But the more I think about it, the timing of this legal fund, okay? It's really starting to make sense. It's really starting to make sense. And then when I looked up Legal Shield, I looked it up again, Legal Shield, because I spoke about that. You can get different packages with Legal Shield and say you have an attorney, okay? You pay them monthly. They have packages as low as like at $29.99, and you can literally say you have an attorney, right? And you can, instead of paying, you know, a retainer or have to pay continuously for, because a lot of attorneys, you can have that free consultation, right? And they're trying to get you to, you know, obtain them. But with like Legal Shield, You can get packages as low as $29.99 a month, and then you can talk to them unlimited, a limited amount of whenever you want. And it's a group of attorneys. So she can have attorneys, right? And you have the package deal. You can call them, and yes, they do send out letters. They can send out legal letters for you. You can contact them and talk to them about different situations, unlimited. Depending on what package deal you get, you pay them monthly, and they're your attorneys. You can literally say you have attorneys, not attorneys, because it is a group of attorneys. They also cover, it says in there, some IRS issues. If you look up Legal Shields. Okay? Legal Shield. It does say in there, it has all different things that they cover, what they can cover. One of them is tax issues. Makes perfect sense, right? So I'm thinking, with the timing, okay, the timing of her starting that in this mod, because I don't know how long ago this started. I guess with what Kim and Crafton were talking about, it started, 3 months ago, that this mod, and I don't even know who she is. Well, I know her name that she put out there, but I don't know how long ago she tried to monetize her channel. I think they said maybe 3 months ago. So, how long ago did Natasha start this legal fund, guys? What, October? It was around October, right? So if this mod started getting a hold of Natasha, 3 months ago? If this has been going on with her and that she did this 3 months ago, and then Natasha started this legal fund afterwards, okay? In my opinion, and this is just my opinion, I'm thinking that this legal fund might have more to do with these taxes than anything else, okay? I really do. And Natasha can say that she's got attorneys if she does something like Legal Shield, and she can still say that, she's doing it for harassment, and she can basically not be lying, because she can be talking to these attorneys, okay, and say, hey, I'm having issues with some harassment that I'm getting online, okay? So she's basically not lying if she has done some consultations with them about some issues that she's having online, or with her YouTube channel, and she's like asking them questions about it. So she's basically not lying to you all, right? If she is doing some consultations with them and saying, I'm having, XYZ happening on YouTube, can you give me some legal advice on it? She's not lying to you. She's not. So she's covering her butt. Okay? But she also has all this money put back because she only has to pay them monthly. All right? A small fee. I mean, 29, they start out their package, around 29 bucks, 30 bucks a month. So she has all this rest of this money put back to deal with this tax issue coming up. Because if that true crime with Natasha, that she's made all this money, and I don't know what she's made, I don't care. It's none of my business. All right? I don't care what she's made. It doesn't, to me, I don't care what any creator's made. It's their business. But if she's made all that money, okay, under somebody else's social security number, under somebody else's ID, I don't want to say ID, but under their tax ID, their social security number, knowingly, all right, that should be all of our business, okay? Because That is illegal. If she has made, and we know that she made good money last year, right? With the Gabby Petito super chats, all this fundraising. I don't even know how PayPal, how they do it with the IRS and the fundraising and all that, how that's taxed. But if she's made all this money, knowing that this girl's social security number is on that AdSense thing, okay, and that she is responsible for the taxes for last year, okay, that is a bunch of BS, and that's everybody's business, okay? It's everybody's business. If a creator does that and doesn't fix it, and Natasha's not stupid, she might want to blame this girl and say, well, she's the one that created the account. She did it under Natasha's orders to create the account. We all know that this is Natasha's YouTube channel, okay? We all know it's her name. We all know she's the one that's making the money, not this other girl who's, I don't know when she stopped being a mod, all right? But it's clear as day that this other girl cannot monetize her channel, that it has not been taken care of. She has shown proof that AdSense is saying you already have an account under True Crime with Natasha, which means her social security number, tax ID number, is under True Crime with Natasha. So she is going to be responsible for all those taxes. So in my opinion, I'm only saying in my opinion, if that's the case, is that where the 20,000 or that money, why that had to be raised in the time frame it had to be raised? Why did she not start this fund back then? Why did she wait until now, after the girl contacted her, okay, and said, hey, we got an issue here. We got an issue. Did she not count on this girl to try to get a channel? Or was she, this girl, I'm sure, was, this was all going to come out at tax time. But, because Natasha done taxes, she knows this, right? So, after listening to all that, in my opinion, this is what this is about. But yet again, she's not completely lying, because if she got a company like Legal Shield, okay, where she pays monthly, she could still be talking to them about issues that's going on YouTube. So that way she can say, I'm not lying. If that makes sense. She could still be talking to them about, hey, I got this and that going, but they don't represent you in court, okay? They can't do that. You're going to have to hire a different type of attorney. They're just giving you legal advice, and they can write letters, okay? But they're not going to represent you. They cannot represent you in court. You're going to, that's not what they're there for. They're just giving you legal advice, and you pay that monthly fee. So she can always say, I didn't lie. So that's where I'm going to go with that. The last thing that I have to say, and then I'm going to get off here. Natasha says she is begging people to keep her name out of their mouth, and she'll have nothing to talk about. She would not talk about you. She'll have nothing to talk about. She says she's not going to be on, do many lives until after the 1st. That's kind of strange that she picks now to say that. All of this is very fishy. Very fishy. But here's a challenge then, we know drama sells. We know that she has to talk about other people. Again, what's her content? So the challenge would be, after the 1st of the year, for all the, all the creators, and I know this might hurt, some paycheck, you know, because, a lot of people are doing this for an income, and I get that. But how about this? How about calling Natasha out? Let's see what she does, and not talk about her for 2 weeks. Not talk about her for 2 weeks. Find a different content for 2 weeks and see what happens. Let's see what kind of content she has. Because I see one or two things happening, okay? She's either going to, maybe a few days, she's not going to talk about anybody. People are going to get bored, okay? You can only talk about toenail clippings and certain things. People are going to get bored. They like drama. Again, we're human, right? We like drama. If people don't talk about her, then she's going to make up something big to happen to where people are going to start talking. I mean, I'm sure she's going to keep doing the funds because people are going to like talking about those funds, right? So she's going to keep them up. Or she's going to make something bigger happen, or, with the funds, or she's going to make up some sort of drama. Something's going to happen to really make somebody come out and talk about something. And I call that fake drama. The fake drama. She is going to create something because everybody's going to stop talking about her. If everybody does this challenge, nobody talks about her after the first of the year for 2 weeks to see what her content's about. Okay? I'm still saying something's really fishy about her views. Okay? Unless somebody can tell me, you bigger creators can tell me that is normal, that within 2 minutes her views go from 275 people watching and jump up to 5,700 views with a karaoke or a Christmas viewing. If that's normal, then okay. Like I said, I'm new, so. But if this challenge is accepted, okay, no talk about Natasha, no talk about her funds. And like I said, I get it, because some people, this is their business, this is their income. But let's see what kind of drama she puts out there to try to get people to talk about her. What kind of big old fund, what kind of drama that she starts up or makes up to try to get people to talk about her. Because see, that's the thing. She has to have people talking about her to keep her channel going. So with that, I'm going to end it. And I am going to now start talking in chats, make myself known. I am going to participate in some people's chats and, watch more videos. Venture out and watch more videos of other people and go from there and, talk about this challenge and see if anybody's on board with it. Call her out on it. And, not go and talk about her in anybody else's chat, not even mention her name for 2 weeks. Starting the first of the year. 2 weeks. And see what happens. I mean, not even mention her name in any chat anywhere. No videos of her, nothing. Like she does not exist. And let's see what content she has. Let's see if she disappears for a little bit. I'm just really curious what would happen in that 2 weeks. But I'm going to get off here, and I do want to get on, like I said, I want to get on that video on the cult-like behavior and the needing to belong, and I'm going to work on that. But that video I want to take a little bit of time with. So I don't know when I'll release that. I'm sure more things are going to happen with Natasha. I'm absolutely positive that more things are going to happen. But we'll catch you again on the next video, and everybody have an awesome day.